Hi, I'm Tim England, and this is Ask a Dementia Champion. One of the questions I get asked a great deal is, why do I do what I do? Well, today I'm going to share a little bit of insight as to why. So why am I doing this? This is a question that is often asked of me. Well, maybe I can explain. Dementia as a topic is challenging to discuss. People do not want to talk about it, and it is regularly avoided. But evading does not support those living with the condition. In fact, avoidance only increases their social isolation and their loneliness, and it only increases the burden for their family caregivers. And research indicates that up to 70% of individuals with a dementia condition are trying to function normally and remain in their own community, and many are doing this with little to no community support. Other motivators for me, such as dementia, is increasing globally, but awareness and understanding among the general public is alarmingly low. Most people do not know what dementia is, and few understand that it's not a natural or normal part of aging. There are significant knowledge deficits in the aged care and medical communities across the globe. And this community misunderstanding results in significant levels of distress, rejection, and social isolation for all involved. And most people have limited understanding of the benefits of treatment for levels of dementia that can improve the quality of life of people living with the condition. I also have some more personal motivators. Let me share this with you. I live in Sydney, which is a major capital city of Australia, and I live in a northern part of the city called the North Shore. Now, the whole city has a population of about 5 million, so it's large. This occurred 2 years ago. This is a story in our local media about a gentleman, 80 years of age, who died in a house fire, and he had dementia. Simply what happened is that he was cooking a meal, he left it, he went out in his backyard to talk with a neighbor over the fence. The house caught fire. His neighbors took him out to the front of the street, called the fire brigade, and waited for their arrival. Unfortunately, his neighbors who were with him didn't quite understand what dementia was and the impact that it had on this gentleman. They lost sight of him, and he wandered off. And we believe that he got confused with the noise coming from his house of the smoke alarm, thinking it was his telephone. So he went back inside the house, and unfortunately that's where he perished. This story here also was in the media, again happened in 2017. Mr. Bernard Gore, he was a gentleman living with dementia. He was visiting a major shopping centre in Sydney. He was going there to visit his daughter and his wife to meet them for some lunch. Now, in the shopping centre precinct, he got lost and confused. It was a large shopping centre, and there is TV or CCTV footage of him interacting with shopkeepers and passerby and even security. And it was obvious that he was distressed, confused, and lost. And no one seemed to pick up on how to assist him. He went missing for 3 weeks. There was a large media call out, people trying to find him. They found his body 3 weeks later in the stairwell within the shopping centre behind a door that wasn't even locked. This third story, this is about a gentleman called Tim Pickup. Again, this happened only last year. This is a gentleman living with dementia. He lives in a particular dementia facility and dementia community within a large retirement village. And one evening he went missing, and no one could find him. The police were called. There were police helicopters, police dogs. There's a lot of bushland in the local area. A lot of people trying to find him. They couldn't find him overnight, and there was big fears about his safety. Fortunately, he was located the next afternoon, safe and sound, about 20 kilometers away, in a place called North Sydney. He was in a bar a sports bar having a beer, and this sports bar is a place he used to visit when he was younger. Now, we don't know how he got there, and he doesn't know how he got there, but it's 20 kilometers away, and we believed he walked there. So during that time, he would have interacted or met other members of the public. Think about that. So all of these three stories have one similar theme, that each of these individuals living with dementia were obviously distressed and confused, and the people that are around them, the general public and the community, didn't understand what dementia is, didn't pick up on the subtleties, and also did not know how to interact with them in a way to give this person the suitable support. And the outcomes were less than ideal. So this is going to be the common theme in this series. We need to raise the level of awareness. We need to have discussions. We need to increase the knowledge that the general public have on what dementia is and what it's not, so we can improve the quality of life for individuals with the condition and their family caregivers. Now folks, you have some insight into what motivates me and drives me to support those living with dementia and their family caregivers to live well in society. Well, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Also, like, share. Please put your feedback, comment and questions in the comment section below. I'll do my very best to answer every question as soon as I possibly can. Bye for now.